Hello, everybody. My name is Russell Mills, and I just wanted to just say a couple of things today. I just want to say I hope everybody has a good day today. Today is Monday, May 22nd, 2017. Just one issue I wanted to talk about. It's a couple issues, but basically, one of my issues is, I hate racism, and I hate the way how black people are portrayed in this country. And I hate the way that we portray ourselves to the world. I understand some of us have a slave mentality, which, has been in our DNA for years, and we've been taught certain things, eat certain foods, act a certain way in front of white people, and I don't like it. I hate that white people have the whole control of everything and we don't have control of shit. I keep saying to brothers and sisters of all kinds that all it takes is for us to put some money together from our jobs, even if we can't stand our jobs, $20. Okay, each community. From I live in Massachusetts. If more brothers and sisters stop being selfish, and we could overtake these white people and stop having them hold the keys to the locks of our lives. I think it's kind of disgusting, and it's like I feel like some of us just get too content. Even myself, at times, I've been content lately, and that's not fine, and that's not right because of the condition of how I've been, taught. Work hard, see if someone can give you something, give you a little bit of raise here and there. And it's like, okay, I'm not saying there are people in this world that have not gotten raises or worked hard to the top, because obviously there have been. But see, my only thing is, which upsets me, I'm going to say this. We have the technologies like the phone, we have these androids and all this other stuff, and iPhones and all this other crap, or whatever it all is. I'm not a computer savvy type of person, but I don't know all these. But I'm just gonna say this: it's so funny how we have so much technology today, and yes, there are some black people that are utilizing it, trying to make money for themselves and their families, which is a beautiful thing. Okay, I'm not knocking any black person trying to make some money for themselves so their families are taking care of their kids, or trying to get by a home. That's where I want to be. Build your credit, which I want to do too, which I'm trying to do right now as we speak. Um, like I say, I'm not in a good situation myself, but it's like one thing I could say is, with God's help and God's prayer and us actually working hard, we can overtake these white people. But it's like I asked this question to all of us as black people. Do we really want to overtake the white people, or do we want to just stay content? Okay, because let me tell you something, we're smarter than white people. We can outthink them. Obviously, we're better athletes than them. That's why they worship people like LeBron James and Michael Jordan and so forth, and all the black athletes and stuff. But it's also funny when it comes to that. They could worship us as black men and women, as athletes, but then when we mess up in the news or the media, they're the first to crush us and call us niggas and stupid and monkeys and all this other stuff, and act like, we have no sense. So, just as well as the music, which is funny, like you have white people that love the black music, R&B, hip hop, whatever, but then they still calling us niggas. And I'm gonna say this to the hip hop community. I love hip hop. I grew up in hip hop. I love hip hop. But some of us need to tone it down. Some of the hip hop artists need to tone it down, because we're saying the word nigga way too much in our raps. And then these white kids, they already say that word anyway. But then now we're putting it in our, they put it in the songs that make you want to say it more. And then it's like, it's okay. It's like, so we're okaying the white man or woman to say, oh, go ahead, nigga, go ahead, nigga. They already think that about us anyway. So it's just a shame that some of us don't take the time to utilize certain aspects and certain information at times. We're too busy getting turned up and acting like fools, and it's like, and this is what they want. They want the destruction of the black man and woman, just as well as they want us to be destructive of each other, and they want us to hate the black woman. They want us to have issues with black women, and unfortunately I have issues with my son's mother that's black because of issues I've done in my life and certain things she's gone through in her life. So obviously, that conditions in both of us, which it shouldn't be, but I get it, but we have to learn as parents, learn as black folks, as black people. It's not just us. There's something bigger than us. That's trying to overtake us, and it's like we think it's us. We think it's we're the ones that are the enemy. We're the ones that have to destroy each other. I think it's foolish because when I look at other races, like the Asians, they're the ones that are always connecting the dots, A, B, and C all the time. They look out for one another because they don't care. And they stick to each other, just like some of the people in the Latino community, which they are Africans, by the way. I don't care how light you guys portray you are or how white you guys think that you guys are, because you're not white, okay? You're African people just as well as us. You might be a little bit lighter because you have European blood just as well, but you still are African, okay? So when I hear Spanish people say, "Oh, I'm not black, I'm Spanish," yes, you speak Spanish. Spanish is a language, okay? It's a language, just like English is a language. You know what I mean? But at the same time, we keep getting things twisted. So this is why I say to all the other races that stick together, look at what they do. Look at the situations. Look, how they put themselves, in better situations for their own people. And it's like I look at us as black people, and it's like some of us do that, and some of us don't. It's like you have some people in the Haitian community that are black, just as well as the Jamaican or some of the Africans. Yeah, they stick for their own, and some of them denounce us as Americans, which is crazy because it's like you look just like me. And when I say that, not meaning like, oh, we have the same face or same body type. No, because we're Africans. We're all black people. We're all African people. Okay, I'm not from Africa, but do I have African roots? Yes, I do, because I'm a black man. So it frustrates me when I hear some of us acting like, we just don't care. You know what I mean? And it's like I look at some of these young kids today that just don't have a care in the world for life. You know what I mean? And it's like, we're killing each other's in the streets, we're shooting each other up and doing all this crazy stuff, and fighting over women and stuff like that don't even belong to us. You know what I mean? Which is crazy. It's like we have a lot of work to do, and it's like it's sad that we had our ancestors, and we had people like Harriet Tubman and Frederick Douglass that were very smart, and they didn't have all that technology that we have now. They didn't have none of that stuff. They didn't have the internet. They didn't have all these phones. They didn't have all this stuff. Brothers like Martin Luther King, they didn't have all that stuff. Okay, Malcolm X, you know what I mean? Rosa Parks. It's like, people that actually stood up for certain things. What black people today stand up for their own? Okay, what black leaders do we have that are on the forefront, that are actually doing what they have to do for us and themselves and setting a good example? I don't see too many. Okay, because unfortunately our hands are in the white man's pockets all the time. Okay, so it's frustrating to me as a black man that loves his people, and it's